In this video, we're going to continue our discussion in dictionaries, and I believe that we are now familiar with the term nested, so we're going to talk about nested dictionaries. We have already seen nested loops and nested if statements, so we also have nested dictionaries. So for example, if I have the dictionary school, and inside this dictionary I open the curly braces, I have classes. So let's name the first class to be equal to class 1. So class 1 will be equal to, I open the curly braces, and here I'm sorry, not equal, column, and inside this class I have students. So student 1 equal to Hadi, student 2 equal to Joe, and so on. So this is it. For example, this is class 1. Let me copy this and place it here. And student 1 will be Alex. Student 2 will be John. So this is it. Basically, this is how we can create a dictionary within another dictionary. So here we have the first or the outer dictionary, and we have two dictionaries inside class 1 and class 2. So let me go ahead and print the school. If I type school, and here we have class 2. Let's run this code. We're going to get class 1. We have student 1, Adi, student 2, Joe, class 2, student 1, Alex, and student 2, John. Now let me print out the school at class 1 and see what we're going to get. We're going to get the inner dictionary, that is class 1 dictionary, and inside class 1 we have student 1 Hadi, student 2 John, and same thing if I wrote 2, I will get student 1 Alex and student 2 John. So this is it basically for creating dictionaries. Let's move on to looping through a dictionary. First thing is that when creating a dictionary, how can we loop through every element or every key and value inside it? So one way is to work with a for loop. So for example, let's suppose I have a dictionary of names, and this inside this dictionary I have the name Hadi, and this name will have a value of 10, followed by the name Alex with a value of 20, and finally the name John with a value of 30. And in this case, this is a dictionary of names. So let's print out these names using a for loop. So for key, for example, in the dictionary names, we are going to print out this key followed by the name at this value. So the values of every name, we're going to get Hadi 10, Alex 20, John 30. So this is the key. Key are the names Hadi, Alex, and John, and the names at key are the values of these keys. And in this case, we have 10, 20, and 30 for each key we have. Now, let's suppose we just want to print out the names that have value of 30 or above. So before printing these names, we're going to check if the values of these keys are above 30. So if names at this key is greater than or equal than 30, we are going to print out this key and value, and we're going to get John 30. So the only character or the only key that has a value above or equal to 30 is John. So this is how we can use if statement using dictionaries. Now let's suppose I want to sort these keys. One way to do that is to store them in a list, then sort it, and finally print them out alongside with their values. So for example, if I have this list of names, I can store in a list, let's name it list, double T as usual, and we're going to store the names dot keys. So I'm going to store all the keys from this dictionary in the list I created just now. Then I'm going to sort this list using the list dot sort method. And finally, I am going to pass through every key in this list and print out the key itself and the value of this key in the dictionary. How do we access that? Using the dictionary at key. Let's run this code and we are going to get, I'm sorry, here we got an error saying that type error built-in function or method object is not iteratable. And this is because we forgot the parentheses here. And let's run this code one more time. We're going to get A, Alex, H, Hadi, 10, John, 30. So this is the names ordered in the alphabetical order. So A, H, and G, followed by their values. So here we have 20, 20, 10, and 10, and they are matching the dictionary we just created in our code. So this is it for dictionaries. With that being said, this is the end of this video. In the next video, we're going to talk about tuples. So see you then.